afternoon now. I'm here at Brennan Airport on the outskirts of Neenah, Wisconsin. It's a beautiful little field with a paved runway and kind of a homey atmosphere. Overseas, when I first got there, of course, we're going to go back to talking about getting a Chinese license. That was the first thing that we did when we got to Taipei, was go to ground school. And we went to ground school for a Chinese license. We also got a fresh physical from one of the relatives of Chiang Kai-shek, who was the main doctor there. And all of our medical personnel were Chinese. Now the reason for the Chinese license was most of the airplanes had Chinese registry, not American registry or Laotian registry. So if these airplanes were found anywhere they weren't supposed to be, there was plausible deniability. And that was very important to the image of us overseas in a war zone. Sometimes we went to where the military couldn't and did what the military wouldn't. Particularly in our operations in Laos, which was a neutral country. Bravo registration or Chinese registration on our C-46s meant that we would have Chinese co-pilots, and in most cases they were good. They were real good. There was one exceptional one, David Pan, who came back to Canada and opened a flight school there. And some of them were there because of political influence, not because of abilities. And this provided a little tingle in the pants on takeoff and landing sometimes. One of the captains made one particular co-pilot sit on his hands during takeoff and landing to keep him from fooling with anything. But then some of the captains were at fault too. One case of a gear up taxiing out to the runway, and the C-46 happened, and it would bounce, and the captain was clowning around saying, "Giddy up, giddy up." Well, the Chinese co-pilot thought he said gear up, and it was bouncing high enough that he was able to move the landing gear control level to the full up, and they sat right on the deck. And he lost his job over that, which some cases, yes. Minor accidents or infringements upon company policy or the agency's whims could get you fired. The weather, of course, was another issue, and it was not known what the weather was going to be that you were going to fly into. And weather killed some good crews. Thank you.